I'm just coming on here really quickly to say that the reason that there wasn't a vlog a couple of weeks ago was because I started a vlog. In fact, I started 2 or 3 times to vlog, and then I just couldn't keep the momentum going. But I obviously did film some stuff and I wouldn't want you to miss it. So please stay tuned till the very end of today's vlog for a little bit of bonus vlog where I'm just going to share the footage from before and just catch you up with things that have been happening. So yeah, that was it. We can get into the video now, but make sure to watch till the end for what happened a couple of weeks ago. Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. I am kind of curled up in the room that we only use really when we have guests, and I feel like a bit of a hobo at the moment in my own house because it's so hot, like clammy hot. I'm finding it really like close and hot. I feel like I'm kind of decamping to different rooms as and when the weather changes, or as and when I get too hot in one room, I go to another room. So today I'm in here. I've been in here most of the day actually, and even with the windows open, there's just no breeze. So we're over that awful, shouldn't say that. We're over that extreme heat wave that we had, but it is still hot. I mean, it's beautiful and sunny outside. It's glorious. There's blue skies. I've been driving around this morning and it's been a joy. But inside it is really hot, even with the windows open. We have to be careful with the windows as well because of the cats, but even with the windows open, there's just no breeze. And so I'm just really hot all the time. In fact, today I'm wearing, this is actually a kind of like beach cover-up dress, although it works as a dress for the city as well, but it is like, I got it from my friend who runs the website Beach to Bar. And you'll have seen the 2-piece that I wore on my Instagram. I wore it in the summer in Marbella, and then I also got this kind of like short knee-length dress. I literally just want something loose and flowing because otherwise I just get so hot. This actually feels a bit like a dressing gown, to be honest, because it's just put it on over and I just feel really comfortable. I did actually think when I put this on, and my daughter saw me, well, she doesn't like the dress. She's like, I don't know what you're wearing. What are you wearing? Doesn't like it, but like first thing was, where are you going? I came downstairs. My husband saw me. First thing he said to me was, oh, where are you going? And I thought, I obviously don't make the effort to dress up enough at home. So the minute I put on even the most casual of dresses, I mean, this is literally like a cover-up, everyone thinks that I'm going out. So I think I need to make a bit more effort at home. I just don't feel it when it's so hot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love getting dressed in nice clothes in hot weather, but when it is so hot, like we've had it here in the UK, I just am not feeling it. However, it's lovelier now. As I said, it's like, I think it's in the mid-20s and I can cope with that. It's really nice. Although we have had thunderstorms and grey skies and rain, much welcomed rain here in the UK, and it got me into thinking about autumnal clothes and getting my autumn wardrobe just started. I mean, just started. Most of it will be pulling out stuff that I have already because I don't really need to buy anything. Having said that, as you can see here, I have a box that arrived today from my THERESA. I did a little haul. I'll open that up with you in a bit. Just a couple of pieces from New In, so hopefully you'll still be able to shop them when I open them up and show you. And something that's been in the sale. Don't know why it's in the sale. It's the perfect autumn piece. So that is in there too. And I will link everything that I show you in the description box below, so definitely check that out. You can just click the links in there, head on over and have a look at them, check them out. If you like them, please let me know. If you shop them, let me know. Yeah, everything will be linked. I don't know if you can hear, I can hear it from upstairs. There's a bass guitar. Maybe if I'm quiet enough, you'll be able to hear it. Did you hear that? I'll try and make sure I turn the volume up so that you can hear that. So yeah, my daughter's upstairs playing her bass guitar. We had A-levels day yesterday. It went well. I hope if you were waiting for A-level results and you got them, I hope it all went well and your child got what he or she hoped for and what they needed for their next stage in life. We still actually have another set of results. So next week we have GCSE results coming in. So we're still on tenterhooks, you know, we've got A-level results done. Now we've got GCSE. What else do I need to catch you up on? Oh, hair. I had about, don't know if you can tell, over 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches of hair cut off. Really needed it. So although it feels really short and I am missing the length of my hair, I could just see as she was moving my hair around that was like this much that needed to be cut off. So we had a good old chop earlier this week, got some layers put back in again, got my roots dyed. I actually really only went to the hairdresser to have my roots done, and then when I was there I thought, I think she needs to just chop a whole load off, you know, kind of where it's just gone really dry and dead at the ends, especially after summer holiday with the hair going in and out of the sea and a salty pool. Hello! Oh, sorry about that. I just got called to taste the chicken. I have someone who comes in a couple of times a week and she's made us a really yummy chicken dish. So I just got called in to check, well not check, just to come and taste it. Oh, delicious, I'll show you. I don't want to embarrass her, so she'll be leaving in about half an hour and I will take you over to the kitchen at that point and I'll show you. So delicious, like some Chinese dish that, oh, I wish I could give you a little morsel like that through the screen and you could taste it, but or even just smell it. Can't do that. I bought some bits for the kitchen as well, so I'll show you that too. She's just finishing up cleaning in the kitchen, so I will wait and then I'll go and show you the bits I bought in the kitchen. And I bought a, while I'm looking over there, I'm looking over at the front door, I bought a steamer. I have had steamers in the past. You know what I mean by steamer, right? They're just to kind of steam the creases out of your clothes. I really want to put you down. Oh, can I put you there? I can't. I'm gonna have to hold the camera. Yeah, I've had steamers in the past. Look how lazily I'm sitting. I've had steamers in the past and they've been okay, but they haven't been great. These ones apparently are meant to be very, very good, top of the range, and I managed to get it on a discount, which you know I love that. That's arriving today, I think, so I'll show you that too. I'm kind of buying less clothing items, she says. But in theory, I'm buying less clothing and more kind of housey things. Next on my list is to buy some bulbs because I want to plant some bulbs in September so that they come up beautifully in the garden in spring. And I plan to do that every single year. Quite a few times I have in the past bought the bulbs and then not planted them, and then they end up being thrown away, which is very, very sad for a multitude of reasons. So this year I'm going to make sure that I get some beautiful bulbs and plant them up. So if you have any suggestions for the most beautiful flowering plants that you plant the bulbs in September and they come up in spring, please let me know in the comments below, because that is definitely on top 3 of my list of things to do around the house. A lot of decluttering, which I think I mentioned in my last video. I have started a vlog about 3 or 4 times and then just not got beyond a day, so I don't know if that footage will ever see the light of day. Maybe I'll kind of put it in, and maybe I'll put it in at the very end of this video, so make sure to watch till the very end, because I do have stuff in those videos which is worth watching. It's just that I didn't continue on that vlog on that day or on that week, so that's that. I just got a message on my Instagram, which in my DMs, which I'm going to read to you actually. Just get it up, but I think they've written more as well. Yeah, so I just got this DM. I feel your energy is different. What changed? Do you feel my energy is different? I don't know. I mean, I hadn't thought about it, and then when I read that DM, I thought maybe it has. I know I've been a lot more active on Instagram the last 3 days than I have for a while, but a lot of that I think is to do with the weather. I mean, I think I just wilt in the heat and I just can't get going. I just get lethargic. But they've written more. Oh, that's interesting. I've just seen that they've put another message there. less energy, because I said what was different. Less energy. That's why I asked you what is different. Well, that's interesting. Let me know. Do you think I've got more energy, less energy, or nothing's changed? Because anyway, it's just a DM. I'm not going to get too into that. Shall I show you this dress? I think I'll try and show you the dress, which actually needs a belt. Where can I put you? I'm going to put you there. So I did wear this the other day to an event. Sorry about the camera, I was filming a reel. But yeah, I wore this dress the other day to a skincare event I put my little Hermes belt around it. You can't really see, can you? Hold on. This is gonna make me look very short, but now you can see the dress. So it is just, as you can see, it's literally like a cover up. So yeah. That is the dress, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of like a cheeseclothy kind of material. I love the gingham. I'll put a picture here so you can see the two-piece that I wore in Marbella in the summer, which was just the dream cord. Gorgeous. I don't know why I always sit in this corner. It is the most comfortable. By the way, this is what I was filming in my reel. So I have, for a long time, been using the Dr. Pawpaw Balms, and they do them in coloured versions as well. So this is in red, and this one I think is called Peach Pink. And recently they just launched this one, which I think is True Coral is the name. It's just launched, it's available in an M&S. And I'm wearing this on my cheeks, I'm wearing this on my lips right now, and I absolutely love it. This is the perfect mix of these two. So now I don't need to mix these two, because I have this one. Hopefully you can see the colour. I've put it on over another lipstick as well, but I kind of like that look, a darker lipstick and then a slightly corally lip balm on top. So I was thinking that while I've got the light and I've got my daughter playing the guitar upstairs, I would open up this box from my THERESA. Just so you know, this is not affiliated, not like a sponsored anything to do with my THERESA. They don't even know that I don't think they know. I don't think they care, actually, to be honest, that I shop from them and that I show these things to you. I did link these already on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, please do, because that's where I link things much quicker, like much sooner than I do, like by the time it comes up round to YouTube. And I know a lot of you have really liked these pieces, and some of you have already bought them. So let's just get into it, shall we? I'm not going to go through all the packaging bits because I have done that so many times here on my channel, but I will just say, because it would be rude not to, that they do pack everything really beautifully, and it comes really quickly. It comes by DHL from Germany, I think, and so quick. And like I said before, these are autumn pieces, so I know that it is beautiful sunshine, and we do have, obviously we have some summer left, but quite often it's the way with these things that if you want a particular piece of autumn, by the time it actually is autumn, it's gone, it's sold out. First up is this body. It's like a knitted body from Victoria Beckham. I'm just going to put it on a hanger so you can see how it looks properly. Because you know how it is with some of these things that just don't look like anything when you're holding them up. You'll see how it looks when I film the cutaways. So that is the first piece. It's a knitted body. It's going to be so toasty and warm, but it's a knitted body with a collar, which actually goes around the back as well. So when I looked at it on the website, I love the fact that you could wear it like this, closed, quite demure for the daytime. And then if you were going out, you know, for like a dinner or something and you wanted to wear it, you can wear that with the slit open. So you kind of wear it back to front. You're kind of getting two tops out of one. And the sleeves are just gorgeous, like balloon sleeves with a very long cuff. It's just the most perfect taupey, oatmeal-y colour, really cinched in at the waist, and then a nice little body to finish it off. It also has these gorgeous little golden buttons for the fastening and this little bit of detailing at the shoulder, all of the little extras, you know, that kind of make it just that little bit special. Now, don't at me for this, but I also got it in black. So it's the exact same thing, the shoulder detail, the balloon sleeves, the long cuffs, the cinched in waist, all of that, but it is in black, which I know I'm just going to wear these again and again. They're like staple pieces. They're not really going to go out of fashion either, so you know, whether I'm wearing them this year or next year, they're going to work. This one, just so you know, it doesn't have the golden buttons, it's got black buttons, but I kind of like that. It makes it all just very sleek. So those are the two pieces of clothing that I got. This is new season, so hopefully I will link it below and it will be in stock. And then next up, this is a little something that, it's not a little something. This is something that I have had my eye on for ages. It's been in my wish list for the longest time. And it went on sale, which is bizarre. I think it's because it's last season, as in it's not new for autumn winter 2022, but it is perfect for autumn winter 2022. I have so many pairs of boots, ankle boots, blah blah blah, but I know that I have been lacking a pair of brown boots. Yeah, I know that I have been lacking a pair of brown boots, but like everyday wearable. We're not talking about like evening stuff that gets worn once in a while. So this is from Tod's, and this was on sale, but there are loads of sizes still available. Massive dust bag with the Tod's logo on it. I love them. Haven't even tried them on. So I got, come up here. So I got these boots. They're like lace up, maybe halfway up the calf, and with a kind of rubberized sole, so they'll be really just everyday wear. When I got these, I saw that they have them in a tan color as well, which would go so well with my tan bags. I don't know how I'm going to try these things on for the cutaways. I am so hot. Might have to do it in the middle of the night when it's cooled down. Yeah, when I saw these on the website, I saw that they also have them in tan, and that tan color would go so well with my tan bags. But I just wanted something like, which was a proper chocolate brown, which is what these are. So let's see. The tan ones are also calling my name, but no one needs two pairs in the same style, she says. Oh, I'm so hot. I need to tie my hair up. So just the beginnings of a little autumn inspiration. I had to change. I was so hot. Even though that's like a beach cover-up dress, there's just so much fabric, it just kind of traps all the heat. So I've changed into a little broderie anglaise top, and I'm wearing taupe-coloured shorts. And no prizes for guessing where I am. I'm sitting on my bed. I can't show you the stuff in the kitchen at the moment because my husband is downstairs and he's on a work call, and I can't be talking over him. You just have him in the background, or I would be disturbing him. Either way, I just can't do it. So I have been keeping myself busy with actually making some content, lots of stuff for reels. I've filmed a few reels for Instagram. I've been doing all of that and catching up with emails, and in a minute or two I have to go and pick up because we are still on school holidays and it's all pick up and drop off at friends or to meet friends. So it's been a really kind of quiet day, and I'm really pleased actually, because originally in my diary I was supposed to be going out last night clubbing. Can you believe? Yeah, last night we were supposed to go clubbing I was going with some girlfriends, and I'm so glad it didn't happen. And tonight was another girls' night out at another private members club. They're all private members clubs, and that's not happening either because there's a train strike, which means it didn't work for one of the girls. So I'm actually really happy about that, because 2 nights where I thought I was going to be out late nights, it's actually very chilled and calm. We just need a bit of stability at the moment. Like I said, it's results week for, you know, A-levels and GCSE, so I like the idea of just being at home, and it's given me a chance to play with a lot of the new products that have been coming through. This on my lips though is not new. It's currently my favorite lip combo. Let me know what you think. I will link all the products down. It's 4 products, so I know that's a lot, but you know, to get the right color that I want, this is 4 products that I wore it yesterday. It just got all the positive comments, so I'm wearing the same combination today and I absolutely love it, and I think this is just going to be my everyday lip. I know it's quite intense for an everyday lip, but I kind of like it. So much to catch you up on. I went to a couple of events this week which I didn't take you to with me. I'm just so out of the habit of vlogging out and about. I felt like I felt a bit self-conscious, but I went to an Adaptology event. They've launched their minis. Oh, I've got them here actually. That was not planned. I do have them here. So Adaptology is a skincare brand that you know I love, and I've used quite a lot of their products. So now they've launched them in like substantial sized minis, like proper little travel sized minis that you could go away for a whole holiday with. Sorry about that, the battery died. It's a very innovative skincare line because they harness the power of adaptogens to address particular skincare concerns, which I don't think a lot of skincare brands are doing. So it's really interesting, and I love all the science behind it, but also it's very clean, sustainable, organic, and you know, it ticks all the boxes. So you do a little online quiz or questionnaire, and it kind of goes through a few questions and ascertains what your skin type is and what your skin needs. And there's 4 ranges. So there's this one is dry spell, that's for dry skin. There's one for blemish prone skin. There's one for kind of aging skin. And what's the other one? Can't remember. Can't remember. Anyway, you can actually use right across all the ranges, which I do. So I've got some here. This is the Dry Spell Cleanser because I've got the moisturizer, which I absolutely love. So I've got a little toner. Actually, I've got quite a lot from Dry Spell, to be honest. I have the serum. I love these minis. It's perfect for travel. But also, I mean, it's quite a pricey skincare brand, so it's a great way to try them out. And this is not just for summer, like you can get these, I think this is permanent. So this is the oil-based serum, and I have the red, I think it's called Red Alert. This is the one for blemishes in the blue. That is, I've got the full-size cleanser, so this is their moisturizer, which it just smells incredible. All of the products smell beautiful. And then we have their Hydrating Booster. This is for all skin types. Just love these little minis. I wish I'd had these before I went on holiday. I would have taken just this. It would have been absolutely wonderful. And then for fun, we made our own little facial mist, so you could like address whichever concern. For me, it's hydration, hydration, hydration. So I made a very hydrating mist. In fact, I'm going to give it a go because I haven't given it a go yet. And then I really do have to run because I'm going to be late for pickup. Oh yes, perfect little handbag size as well. Yeah, so that was the Adaptology event, which, like I say, I'm sorry I didn't take you to, but I will be better at taking you with me to events and things like that. End of summer now, and you know, there are more events happening, and people are coming back from holiday, so just in terms of friends and meeting up with people, that's all going to be a lot busier. But now I really have to run. Back from the pickup, I just wanted to show you the chicken because it looks so good. So it's like a, I don't know, it's a Chinese style chicken. Took her ages to make, but so tasty. I'm making some mashed potatoes, and there's already some dal and rice on the table, which doesn't really go with that, but we like dal and rice, especially at the weekend. So that is there. Dinner's nearly ready. Just remembered I wanted to show you the things I bought for the kitchen. I bought this on, I don't know, I think it was Black Friday Amazon sale. Best frying pan frying pan, wok style frying pan that I've ever bought. Love it so much. So when I saw these, I got them as well. Same brand, and it's just 3 of the frying pans because all our frying pans are pretty much dead now. So I've got the smallest one, I think that's the smallest one, and this is a pack of 2. So I don't know what I've got here. Yeah, this is a 20, a 28, and this one is a 24. So I have 3 new frying pans now, and I'm hoping that they're all going to be as good as this, because we really put our frying pans through the ringer. So we kind of go through them on a regular basis. Dinner is done. Oh, that was so yummy. I can't even show you my tummy now because I look like I'm about 5 months pregnant. But yeah, I've changed again as well because I'm so hot. I put on a little camisole. But I think we're going to just kind of wind down for the day now. So I'm going to go and take off my makeup because I kind of like to take it off as early as possible, get my night cream on. I might even put on the Carol Joy face mask, which I love. So I'm just going to let that kind of soak in. We're going to watch a bit of TV. So I'm going to leave you for tonight and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I have woken up literally 1 hour before my pedicure. Totally overslept. So I had 1 hour exactly from waking up to actually being at my pedicure appointment. So I am wolfing down. I've got 5 minutes to drink my coffee before I head out. But I haven't had my pedicure since before I went for holiday. So I've been back a while and it's long overdue. That is the main activity for today, apart from packing my daughter up for her trip. So I've got to go into the garage and bring out rucksacks, and we found the sleeping bag, we found the sleeping mat and all of that kind of stuff, but I need to find the rucksack. So we're going to head into the garage this afternoon. I think I'm going to try and get out of going into the garage though, because if I've just had my feet done, I don't really want to be traipsing around in the garage looking for a rucksack. And I feel like I really want to catch you up, but as I said, I've got 5 minutes. What I did want to say is that it has been a busy old week, and I did a live with Swissline Skincare about kind of a post-summer skin reset, but also like a total body reset as well, it turned out to be in the live. And one of the things that we talked about a lot was collagen. And I was talking about the fact that I take bone broth, which has sparked a frenzy of interest over on Instagram. It's interesting what captures the imagination, and I just thought maybe I should tell you guys about my bone broth as well. So I will later. I'll have it for lunch and I'll show it to you then. I've got to keep an eye on the time though, because yeah, I've got 4 minutes 4 minutes to drink my coffee and get on the road. It is the most beautiful sunny day. We have some white clouds and we have a few grey clouds, but the sun is out, as you can see. Should have worn my sunglasses. And I've made it in time. Just great. I got there, she says to me, I think you're a bit early, and I said no, 11 o'clock. So actually it was 11:30. I'd written it in my diary wrong, and I didn't need to rush. So now I'm gonna go to Waitrose and get a few bits. Luckily my Waitrose is literally around the corner, like literally. In the old days we used to park in the Waitrose car park to go for our manicures and pedicures, so it's not all bad. And I know that there are things that, oh sorry about the light, I know that there are things that I needed to get, which we needed yesterday, so everything works out for the best in the end, I guess. Well, I had lunch and then just filmed those cutaways, and oh, I nearly melted. It is not the weather to be putting on full sleeve. I mean, they're cotton knit, but full sleeved tops and leather trousers. Really too warm. Just sitting down on my bed again because you know how much I love it here. Yeah, God, so hot. Had the fan on the whole time because I would have melted. So just in case that those cutaways looked a little bit rushed, or if I looked a little bit flustered, that is why. I was just really hot putting on those things right now. But I'm glad I did, because now I know I'm keeping them all. I wasn't sure actually, so now I know I'm keeping them all. I love them, and I'm really thinking about the tan version of those boots, because I think they're just classic. They won't go out of fashion, they won't go out of style, they won't go like from year to year. So I'm really thinking about getting those, especially as they are reduced more than the brown ones, so even more of a bargain. I also wanted to say, after having tried on those bodies, that they have such a lovely amount of stretch in them, and they are so well fitted. Like the way they cinch in around the waist is lovely and so flattering. And I actually really liked it without any of, like with the slit in the front and the button undone. I think that's a really nice casual look. I think it would look really nice under a blazer. So yeah, I did all of that. It is Saturday and I'm about to take my little girl shopping for her trip. She needs to pick up some extra bits and pieces, so I'm changed back into a nice light top and shorts. We're going to go shopping, see what we can find.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had a
Another day done. Gonna relax now. We're actually gonna go home and watch the Jurassic Park movie. I am making popcorn. I think that's done. I'll see you guys in the morning. Can you see someone hiding, looking at us from behind the flowers? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new vlog. I actually had promised myself that I wasn't going to vlog for this video and I wanted to do a sit down video with you guys, but I haven't actually started. I'm just going to switch the TV off. I hadn't started, I haven't done it yet. So it's a vlog. Just having my coffee. It's my second coffee of the morning and I was considering putting it off because I have a friend coming over and I thought I would have coffee with her. But it's now 11:30 and I need my coffee. I need my second one. So I'm thinking I'll go and sit outside for a little bit. That's better. Sitting outside in the garden. We are heading for another heat wave here this week in London. Well, in the UK. Too hot outside. Came back inside. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I need to get a parasol for the table. We don't have one for the dining table outside. I have had the most ridiculously busy weekend and I didn't vlog any of it. I've had family over on Saturday and on Sunday, which has been lovely, but really, really busy and so much cooking and so much washing up. My God, I don't think I've done, so much washing up in such a long time. The hair is, I have oil in my hair and my friend is coming over and I'm not gonna get to wash it before she comes over, so I hope she doesn't mind. I did put a bit of makeup on so I don't look completely like I just got out of bed, but I have got oil in my hair. Hopefully it just looks like I've got a nice high bun for the heat and then she won't kind of think anything of it. And I am wearing shorts because it's so hot. I love these shorts actually. These are from Zara and they are this leopard print, which I love. It's a really nice leopard print as well. You can get some really tacky leopard prints, but this one from Zara, they just got it, they got it right. We have some Hercules action going on there. Are you okay there? I feel so sorry for the cats because they're both long-haired cats and I feel so sorry for them because it is so hot for them with all that fur. I don't know, maybe they can regulate their temperature with, I don't know how it works for them. I really don't. I wish someone would tell me so I would feel less bad for them. I have discovered a new to me product which I'm wearing on my skin and I absolutely love it. If you saw my last video, you'll know that I'm not really wearing foundation anymore because none of my foundations match me with my tan. So I don't want a foundation on in the summer. I don't really wear foundation in the summer because I like my tan color. But this is the Glow Elixir from Revive and I love it. I'm not wearing any foundation, a little spot of concealer, but I'm wearing this Glow Elixir, which is basically like a tinted glowy serum. There's not really any coverage in it. It just adds this beautiful glow. And it's currently like I'm obsessed with it. Love it. Let me know what you think. Just in the car waiting for my friend. She's just arrived at the tube station, so I'm picking her up. And I was going to get changed and I didn't, so now I look like a complete and utter mess for her visit, which isn't great. Maybe I'll change once I got back. But it's so hot everywhere and there's no escaping it. And you know, we just don't have AC. I don't have AC anyway, and I think the majority of places, majority of houses in London and the UK don't have AC, and I think that that's going to have to change over the years. I have not made lunch, so I'm thinking either a massive salad or a takeaway, which is terrible, but I literally spent the last 3 days cooking and cleaning and washing, and I just can't anymore. I just can't today, and it's too hot to cook. So it's going to be a salad or a takeaway. I'm just waiting to see if they come around the corner. Don't think she's been to my house for like years. I can't remember the last time. She moved away to Singapore 10 years ago or something, so definitely not for the last 10 years, maybe even longer than that. I can't remember. I'll have to ask her. Good morning, everyone. I didn't film anymore yesterday. Such a bad vlogger, sorry. My friend came over with her 2 kids and just kind of like hung out with my kids. Just gonna open the blinds here. Oh, I like this light. The blinds are closed, but I'm liking the light that's coming through. Yeah, and I just made the biggest mound of scrambled eggs, like the biggest mound of scrambled eggs. So we had scrambled eggs and avocado and toast for brunch before they left. And then in the afternoon, what did I do? Oh, went to the gym with my daughter, just me and her. But I don't like going to the gym in the afternoon. I think we were there about like 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. I don't like that. I much prefer going first thing in the morning, getting it done and setting myself up for the day. That is my routine. But today we are heading out. I am dressed. I haven't got dressed properly for such a long time. Sounds terrible. But I am completely dressed. I'm wearing I don't know if you can see it, a Zimmermann dress with a little Hermes belt, and we are heading out to the Saatchi Gallery to go to the Tiffany exhibition. I have actually been before, and that reminds me that I never posted about it. I took so many photos and videos and everything while I was there, and then everything went crazy by the time I got back from there to home, and then I never got around to posting about it. So hopefully I'll get some more footage today and you will see the exhibition. It is a free exhibition at the Saatchi Gallery, but you have to book tickets. So my friend has booked tickets. We're gonna meet en route, like on the tube on the way, and then head in there, and then I think maybe go and get a bite to eat afterwards. I'm very excited because I haven't seen my friend for the longest time, but also to see the Tiffany exhibition again, because it just felt really like so much. It's a massive exhibition, and I just felt quite overwhelmed by it all when I saw it the first time. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing it again. It is a beautiful day. I kind of don't want to even open the blinds. Let's see. The sun is out. It is blue skies and it is glorious. We are, as I said yesterday, heading for another heat wave here in the UK. So I hope I'm not going to be too hot. I am dreading the idea of going on the tube. I will probably melt, and this face will not even look like this by the time we get to the Tiffany exhibition. But I need to eat something before we go, so I'm going to have a quick piece of toast. I really want to show you my outfit, but I don't have the mirror here. Okay. How about if I put you there? This is my outfit. This is the Zimmermann dress. I actually bought it at Duty Free last year and I absolutely love it. I'm wearing these Valentino Gladiator sandals that I also bought last year. And then I'm taking an old Chloe bag, this one. Going to take this old Chloe bag, just doing a little bit of work, as you can see quickly before I leave. We have company. Hello. And I think that's my toast. I don't know if I've ever told you about this toast before, this bread. This is my favorite bread. It's a low carb bread, which just tastes amazing. I love it toasted. I love it with just toasted and butter. Actually really love it toasted with butter and honey. Oh my God, that's the best. It's like the most incredible snack. It's low carb and it's very high protein, like high for a piece of bread. Had this yesterday with the scrambled eggs as well. I mean, literally, I live on this. We order it online. If I can find a link, I will put it in the description box below. I'm nervous to put it online because if you guys all order it, then is it going to be out of stock next time I want it? But no, I will. I'll share the link if I can find it. My husband normally orders it, so I'm going to tuck in and then we're going to head off. I'm going to miss this one today. I think he's going to miss me too, aren't you? He's gorgeous. Hair is washed. I used the hair essential oil. Actually kept it overnight because I couldn't face washing it the day that I was going to. And I used those new Palmer's olive shampoo, conditioner, and actually used the leave-in conditioner as well. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. I let it air dry last night and it wasn't its normal state of frizziness before I blow dry. Definitely like that leave-in conditioner. It just adds that bit of extra shine, but also just a little bit of moisture as well. We have arrived at the Saatchi Gallery. I've got my friend with me. We met on the tube. Hello. And this is the queue to get in.
Designed in 1886, and prior to that, people used traditional flat wedding bands. So it's Tiffany that created this raised diamond style that has become iconic now for engagement rings. This specific one is 2.16 carats, and it's a color grade H. What that means for a white diamond, the scale goes from D all the way to Z, with D being a very pure and colorless diamond, and Z is a bit more pale yellow. So for that reason, you want to be as close to D as possible, and Tiffany only select in the range D to I. So if you ever receive a Tiffany diamond, you know you're getting the best of the best. You're welcome to try this today. If it doesn't fit a certain finger, please feel free to move it around to different fingers. You can even hold this box and take some photos holding the box while you're trying the ring on, and enjoy. Please go for it.
I want to try it on top of this down.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to try it on.
Try it on, try it on.
It's stunning.
Hang on, I'm just going to put my... This That's very nice.
It's so stunning.
And the value?
It retails for £51,500. The rings in this range go from 12 to 65,000, of course, depending on the diamond. So the carat of it, and of course the color grading which I was telling you earlier. The closer it is to D.
Which finger did you put it on?
I had to put it on my baby finger because I've got big fingers.
Oh, but that fits perfectly.
It was meant to be. It's a Cinderella fit. It's a
Oh, wow. 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 Oops.
I need to train you.
Yes. That looks amazing. I think it suits you. I do. I think it quite suits you. Oh, hang on.
I think it
Yeah. It's the one.
That's the one.
Or bigger.
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Anytime, ladies.
Oh my gosh. Let me...
imagine.
Imagine